What is up, everybody? It's been a long time since I've posted. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how things have been going for me. I think for the past year, I haven't really posted. Things have been going good. I haven't really been doing much. I haven't really been doing anything at all, actually. Just been going to class, doing college stuff. That's about it. I've been keeping up lifting. Consistently getting stronger by the moment and by the minute. Recently, I had a pretty bad injury. I had compressed 2 discs in my lower back. Kind of put me out for a while, and it hurt, to say the least. It really, really hurt. So what happened was that I was squatting, and I normally work up to a pretty heavy weight. For me, I work up to about 405, and I do that for about 2 or 3 reps. And then I do my warm down set, and I do those for about 5 reps. So as I was going up to 405, everything felt fine, everything felt great. And I would start doing my warm down sets. I go down to about 365. I'm gonna switch hands here. I do go down to about 365, and as I'm going down, I lose all power to my legs. Like, completely lose power, like just nothing. I just go down. The safety bar caught the squat rack, the squat rack caught the bar, and I kind of fell backwards. I got out from underneath it, and I sat there for a second, and then I got up, and as I was getting up, I just felt shooting pains going all the way down my legs, like both of my legs, and I felt it in my lower back, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I slipped a disc in my back. But when I kind of was walking it off, I walked back to my room. The pain was still there. In fact, it was like really intense. I could barely walk, and it was hard. So I got back to my room and everything, and it felt okay. I sat down a little bit. I took some ibuprofen, and then I go to my girlfriend's house for Thanksgiving dinner, and felt fine felt fine for the rest of the night. The next day, felt okay. It wasn't like, it ached a little bit, but like the pain wasn't like overbearing. I'm like, well, I can probably go through this. And then so as I was doing it, as I was going through the day, everything felt fine. So Saturday, I go and hit a chest session, and as I'm hitting this chest session, I feel like little aches, little pinches here and there, but nothing crazy. So in my mind, I'm like, well, shoot, I'm all right. Turns out that was not the case, because I went to sleep that night, woke up the next morning, and I am on some absolutely excruciating pain again. I can't walk. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't really even lay down. I couldn't do anything. I was in like a crazy amount of pain. I had to brace myself on the wall to like go to the bathroom, and I couldn't even really go to the bathroom because it hurt to sit down so much. And it was crazy. So that Monday, I go to the doctor's, and I'm just like, look, I hurt myself, and I am in a lot of pain. And she says, yeah, you probably slipped a disc in your back or something like that, which I kind of knew that I didn't. But they sent me over to get x-rays and whatnot, and the x-rays showed that I did indeed compress my L1 and L2. They said that it was significantly shorter than all the other vertebrae that I have, and it said that that's probably what's causing the pain. And I said, well, that doesn't make sense because it's shooting down my left leg. And that's where a lot of the pain is I can't use my left leg. And so they were kind of describing to me that when you do that, those nerves in your back will react to whatever's going down into your leg. So I was like, well, okay, I'm not an expert. So then after I get done at her office, she gives me some pain medications, gives me some steroids to kind of help the inflammation go down. And 3 days go by and those did not work at all. Nothing changed. It was still super painful to do everything. I would think that there would be kind of some significant progress to the pain going away, but there was nothing. And so I go back to the doctor's office. I see a different lady, and she was like, okay, so clearly the medication is not working. We need to put you on some stronger stuff. And I was like, yes. So they put me on some stronger stuff, and that stuff helped. It does take a while for the meds to kick in. So like about the next day after I see the doctor the second time, the pain went away almost. And I could do things. But for that entire week, I could barely sit, I could barely stand, I could barely walk. So I missed class and I missed all of work for that entire week. And the shitty thing is that I was just incapacitated. Like I could not do anything. But fast forward to a few days later, I'm heading into some PT appointments, and she says that it was acute lower back pain, and when it's acute like that, it means it's just like in the lower part of the back, and it's very small, but what happened is like it really pinched off a nerve there, and it really caused a lot of damage. But she said that we're going to start doing some stretches. Started doing some stretches. It didn't really feel too comfortable at the time, but over time, it definitely did help out. And then fast forward to today, 2 weeks after the injury and my last PT session, I am walking, I can sit, I can stand, not for a long time, but, I can do a lot. And I got it down to a very minimal pain. I can still feel it, still kind of aches, still kind of irks, but it is gone down significantly. I haven't lifted for like 2 weeks. And I can definitely tell that I haven't lifted for 2 weeks. But the problem is that I was going to try to go to a powerlifting event within the next month or two, and I probably can still go and compete, but now I'm kind of more cautious on how my back feels and how everything else feels, because it kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, well, shoot, now if I go down, who's to say it's not going to do it again? So we just got to kind of be more careful when we go into these leg sessions, and when I'm doing heavy stuff, I gotta be more careful. I kind of already determined that I'm going to switch up my leg routine to where it's not to where I'm kind of warming up more. I'm doing more before I go into a squat, and when I do squat, I want to make sure that I'm hitting it with perfect form. And maybe when I am squatting, I'm not, putting so much on my, I'm not putting so much weight on all the time. I got to tell myself sometimes that it's okay to go lightweight sometimes. But it kind of, my pride kind of just gets the better of me, and I just, do heavy stuff. But this is a good wake up call to, kind of remind myself that, training is important, recovery is important, and doing proper lifts and proper training is important. And when you do stuff like this where you damage yourself and it really kind of puts you out of commission for a long time, you really, really, really got to take a step back and be like, okay, how did I do this and how can I fix it? What can I do better next time? What can I improve on next time? And how can I make my lifts the most effective that they can be? So that's just something I got to really look forward to when I hop back into the gym. I'm going to hop back into the gym tomorrow because, like I said, I'm feeling way better today, and I have been feeling way better. I've got it down to a very small, acute little ache, but it was scary. It really was. When it first happened to me, when I had that first week go through, I completely thought I tore a muscle, and it was not fun at all. Very scary moment, but that's kind of what's been going on. I'm hoping to kind of make more videos as I go on. I kind of miss making the videos. I get kind of self-conscious, just like everybody else does when they make videos. So hopefully I can kind of shake that. We're on our campus is on school break, so we don't really have a lot of people here. So I'm hoping that I can get into the gym and I can start recording again and doing some fun lifts with you guys. But definitely doing some recovery, some rehab, a lot of good stuff here. Powerlifting event wise, there's one coming up in February. So we are going to be training for that powerlifting event, and we'll be having more powerlifting events coming up in the future. So that's something we got to really look forward to as well, and something we got to work towards as well. So yeah, I think February 4th is when our next powerlifting event is. But other than that, it's good talking to you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video.